we've got a lot of cars for Ela. And one for the sawmill. What's that? Hello everybody and welcome back to Rogue Leader Gaming, and welcome back to the Bad Railroad. And as you can see in front of you, we have a brand new choo-choo. We have the bad number 100, which I don't know if it's going to stay the number 100. But we've got the bad number 100 here, which is a 462 Pacific. I've actually not, this is the small Pacific, and I've actually not had one of these before. And it looks pretty cool. I like it. Pretty neat. And of course we've got some work to do. But before we do, this is the one that we were looking at last. This is a patch that came out before I actually managed to film that episode or whatever. So those are the last two updates that we saw in the last episode. Well, there's been some new stuff. So they've regraded Alarka through Cochrane, through the tunnel. They've reverted the headlight control to original, which is now, first is the full front, then full dim, then off, then rear dim, then rear full. Thank you, because it didn't make any sense doing it the other way. So good, at least y'all listened and y'all managed to do that, so that's exciting. AI will now call approach, stop, and restricting signals at interlockings. This can be disabled. I'm not exactly sure how that works, but that's exciting. Additional interchange service can now be scheduled for those of you with particularly busy railroads. Okay. They've done some other stuff. They've improved the diesel quill when signaling for crossings, etc. They've done basically some small bug fixes. And there's this patch, which added, a milestone upgrade to add water columns at Alarka Junction and Almond, which is exciting. They added lights at East Whittier. Some various bug fixes, but the big deal was the milestone for upgrading, adding water columns in places, because that's exciting, because we need more water. And then of course they've had this more recent patch, limit manual car mover shift to 3 miles per hour and 5 meters away. Fixed cases where low throttle settings could result in no fuel consumption. So it was basically some bug fixes. Fixed AI engineers failing to release independent brakes. Added workaround for sandbox games failing properly restore math features. Yeah, so just some basic bug fixes and all that kind of stuff. So, anyway, that's really exciting. I'm so glad that they're doing a whole lot of good work on developing this game. And all that great stuff. Let's go ahead and we're gonna hop into this here. The bad number 1, and we're gonna go ahead and get it working its way on down to Connolly Creek. Stop everything, stop everything. Why is it going through voice chat? What the fuck? Okay, hold on. I have fixed it. My audio has been incorrectly set up for some reason, but now it's fixed. Yeah, I'm just gonna send this on its way, so... Alright, go ahead and get on out of here. The bad number 1. Oh, let's go ahead and... Yeah, okay, we're good, we're lined. Now, if I'm being honest, do we want it to be the 100? Or if we don't, then what do we want you to be? We've got the number 1 and the number 2. I don't want this to be the number 3. That's dumb. No, let's make it the 30. Yeah, I like 30 for you. I kind of like this to have the Rio Grande 3 or whatever that actually is, because I don't know that that's what that actually is. Great. So I guess what we can do, because that's not done getting worked, let's go ahead. We need to run around this. We're gonna take our Ela shenanigans, and we are going to take the caboose just so that we can caboose hop back. I wish there was another, like, spot. I wish we could put, like, lettering up along this sill here or do something other than just this, you know, that would be cool. All right, we're just gonna get this thing. I just want to get this thing moved into a slightly more usable position so that we don't have to do crazy things in order to make things happen. Perfect. All right, back we get. And yeah, guys, sorry last week's video took so long to get put out. A lot has been happening. Number one, I decided to switch the days that these are getting posted to Monday instead of Friday, now that we are done with Derail Valley for the time being. And immediately upon making that decision, we had that very weekend, we had a update to Derail Valley, and so I had to rush a video for covering the update for Derail Valley. And so I was occupied with that. Immediately after doing that, we were working on the trailer for the return of Dungeons and Dragons. If you're interested in checking that out, that is of course a thing that we are going to be continuing. And that we have done in the past, and like I said, we'll be continuing. And then of course, we also had the release of Helldivers, and so I've been playing a ton of Helldivers. You know, listen, Malevelon Creek needed me. Videos will be coming out on that at some point as well, but yeah, Malevelon Creek needed us. You know, so we had to go fight the automatons, and I've been giving them the good fight. But you know, hopefully this episode goes out on Monday. Hopefully you're watching this on Monday. But we'll see how that goes. Hey, this is a lot of train for pretty small engine. Have you got a point? I mean, no. Then what are you complaining about? I mean, it'll be fine, right? I mean, I don't know. I mostly bought the new engine because we were thinking about it last episode, and honestly, I feel like just having a third engine is a really good idea. I think having at least 4 engines by the time we unlock Bryson is probably smart. I did hear you guys in the comments. You guys were talking about how it would be a much better idea to get Silva much later, and so we're going to be worrying about going to Alarka first. From Alarka, I will probably go back at that point and do Silva, but we're at least going to get up to Alarka first, so because I think that's going to be a more interesting way to do things. Also, like you guys did mention, things like this, your milestone building, you're traveling a far shorter distance if you're coming from Whittier instead of all the way from Silva. All right, I should be paying more attention. How damaged did you get? A little bit, but it's fine. Come on, do go. Nope, wait. We should actually set up the please go to the stations first. So yeah, once we get past this and the number 2 gets full, then we can go ahead and get the number 2 moving. Let's just hold here at this here switch, Aruski. Alright, I hear you ding-donging. Are you full up yet? 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. Alright, now off you come. Oh, hey, look. It's a speed limit. Do we think we can make it? 37 will be fine. This is brand new choo-choo. And you're gonna take that chance? I like to live dangerously. Clearly. It's fine. See, look, we were fine. It's fine. We made it. We made it just fine. Alright, we're coming into Ela. And here at Ela, we're going to want to stop and go run around this. Okay, there were some weird shenanigans that just happened. Let's see, and both of those are still fine. Alright, we want to make sure that we get all the way in here. Okay, we do have our fusee at Ela. So the passenger, which is right on our tail, should stop. Alright, just coast her on to a stop here. Oh, that's smooth. That's butter right there. That's a butter stop right there. Excellent. All right, now we're gonna run around because these guys need to go right around the bend here so that we can fix up this bridge. That's our goal. So let's hop to it. All right, and we've got our other train arriving at Ela. I'd kind of hoped to be on the other side of that. It's fine, we're just gonna go head first, or actually we're going ass first, but we're gonna go ass first at full speed towards another train. And there's not even remotely enough space for us. Okay. All right, you are going back to Whittier. So as soon as that unloads, we'll send it the other direction, and then we can continue our shenanigans. And I'm probably gonna run this a few times for shits and giggles. My mic was muted. Anyway, so we got that going. And we're gonna go ahead and continue our runaround maneuver. Just to give us a little bit more daylight. Damn. All right. That was a bit of a dunk. All right, go ahead and get these bad boys moving on forward. And then we'll take this mother trucker, the bad 30, on back down to, Whittier. I don't know why my brain didn't brain for a minute there. Hey, buddy. What's that? That car on the end is for the house track. Oh. Do you want to do something about where, Okay, do you want to do something about that right now? Or do you want to do something about it later? I'm gonna do something about it. What would we do about it right now? Okay, we could back it up. We could do very annoying things. That's what we could do. What will we do about it later? Later stuff will be in the way. Okay, we'll deal with it now. Yeah, because I can't be bothered to... Well, I need content for today's episode, and we need to get this done. This does need to go there. I completely didn't realize that was going to the house track. Okay. Like I said, it gives us one more thing to do, so that I'm okay with this. Yeah, we were only very slowly speeding up. Well, now we're getting somewhere. And dynamite the brakes, please. Thank you. Yeah, and all that is going to the bridge side. Okay, cool. Perfect. All right, now we'll take the rest of this, and we'll allow the car for the house track. Okay, take two. All right. We're getting onto the track here very, very quickly. And the last one is on to the track. We probably only need one handbrake. It'll be fine. All right. Now we just got to run around to the other side of this car. Man. Switching Ela is a little complicated. It would be less complicated if you had realized that this car was going over here in the first place. You know, I don't like your back talk. Which one of those is the house track? That one. Cool. Also, while we stop, we'll go ahead and get the passenger train headed back the other direction, I think. Okay, yeah, you're going. All right. All right, now the passenger train should be on its way. And we can couple on up to our car for the house track. Excellent. Just to allow the day to continue to pass, I'm just gonna wait another hour here. Get this put on there, and then we are still gonna have to wait on the Ela train, which we're gonna have to be running behind. The passenger situation as it passes, well, not passes, but arrives, and then we'll have to wait for it to leave, and then we'll be running on the arse end of that. Actually, as a matter of fact, the number 2 is on its way. I'm debating about going ahead and changing the numbers of the number 2 and the number 1 to 10 and 20, perhaps, because we've got 30 here. I like those having double-digit numbers, but not necessarily single-digit numbers. We don't like the single-digit. Ah, the single-digit numbers around here. Ah, the hiccups. Actually, I say that there's nothing wrong with single-digit numbers. And now we have this. Let's go ahead and make sure you are slated to go back to Whittier. How many people do you have? 48. Okay. That's plenty. Let's go check on the number 1 really quick. Oh yeah, you're fully loaded. Alright, let's go ahead and have the number 1 start heading on back to... Whoa! To East Whittier. Come on. Do what I do. Okay. Game. Buttons. Okay, there we go. It's fine. All right. All right, we're just gonna make sure that that's all set and ready to go. Good, good. And you are not even done unloading. Yay! So yeah, let me know what you guys think about that in the comments, about taking the number 2 and the number 1 and turning it into number 20 and number 1, or number 20 and number 10. I'm not sure. Alright, I'll just let that get a good distance away. All right, and just to reiterate, nothing here needs to go back, so we are good. We do have to be kind of careful because the number 2 is not far ahead of us. You know, those chips made you thirsty. You know why that is? Why is that? Because they're salt and vinegar, and so that makes them make you thirsty. They're the thirsty chips. They're the chips you eat if you want to drink a lot of water. Facts. Or disintegrate your mouth. Also facts. All right, well, we are going to actually have to hold here. That's still unloading passengers. But the big thing that needs to happen coming on over here is we need to get this plugged in to the log pond. Alright, so send the number 1 the other direction. Alright, so we'll just get this bad boy. The bad boy? Look at that, it's called bad and it's the boy. So it's a bad boy. We'll get this bad boy thrown on over. The logs are unloading at the log pond. Ah, this is perfect. Alrighty, so you guys are not actually quite completely done. That's gotta go though. So we'll need to go run around that. All right, and while that's slowly coasting backwards, let's go ahead and just warp until these are done. You're still not done. Okay. Well, that's fine. Okay. Alright, I guess we'll come grab this then. We'll throw it onto the siding and then I'm gonna wait briefly. Oh, you know what? Something I haven't looked at yet is what, contract levels we have. Locations. Nope. I believe this is the last task we have for the day. We've ran the passenger train twice. I mean, I could run it again, but meh. That lacks entertainment value. That's just running it a 3rd time, and we've already done that twice this episode. So with that in mind, I guess we can just keep trying. Oh, one of them's ready. 1 more hour? Nope. Today, be ready today. Okay. Are you going to have to deal with this first thing in the morning? I'd like to deal with it tonight because we'll get paid. Yeah, and what about YouTube's compression problems? What about them? Yeah, it's dark, it's nighttime. Nobody's gonna see a fucking thing that you're doing. Okay, I waited 2 more hours and it's ready. It's also dark as balls. So we're not gonna see anything. But let's go ahead and do this job and get paid. I could make this the first task of tomorrow, but I want to make this the last task of today. Because that way, if we do that, then the first task of tomorrow, we'll have a bunch more cars to throw at the sawmill. You should have just taken the other cars and left the 2 that weren't done. Yeah, but where's the fun in that? Visibility, that's where the fun is. Oh. Huh. Okay, you're not wrong. Go ahead and... You know what we can do? You know what we can do? Wait, hold on. You know what we can do? I can hang out on the side here with a lantern, and then... Now I can see my ass. So that's something at least. I can see the ass into the train because there's a light back here now. Okay, that's kind of awesome though. The lantern is floating on my knee. Yeah, that's fine. All right, well, as I go ahead and get these spotted in the interchange, I am going to go ahead and leave this one here. I hope you guys have enjoyed. We, of course, like I said, will be doing this series every Monday from now on, so be sure to stay tuned. Check them out. We, of course, have other things. The finished Derail Valley main series is, of course, also a thing. Yeah, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed, and of course, we will see you in the next one. Later, everybody.